from your mom.
Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Barrett.
Excuse me, I'm a little out of breath. I just ran from the hospital and up the stairs, and I'm not as young as I used to be. Excuse me. Just some brief words. My first conversations with Dr. Anderson went something like this. We were calling each other Dr. Barrett and Dr. Anderson in those days. Excuse me. Dr. Barrett, there's a red line on labor and delivery, and I'm told I'm not supposed to cross that red line because there's bacteria on one side of that red line and no bacteria on the other side of that red line. Can you explain this to me? Yesterday I witnessed a resident tell me that they're not going to deliver the fetal body until the next contraction occurs because they don't want to increase the risk of shoulder dystocia. The average time of delivery from fetal head to fetal body is 40 seconds. It says it right here in Williams. You can read it for yourself, but I've highlighted it for you. Can you explain why we allowed the baby's head to turn purple before we delivered the body? Dr. Barrett, can you please explain to me why I have 11 postpartum patients scheduled at 11:45? Dr. Barrett, can you please explain why I have 36 patients scheduled between 9 and 12 noon? Dr. Barrett, can you please explain why there's no lamp in the examination room? I have a picture that I sent to you via my iPhone. There is no lamp in the exam room. Dr. Barrett, you expect me to document on this electronic medical record that you created. However, there is no electronic medical record or computer in the colposcopy room. How do I go about documenting an electronic medical record when there is no electronic medical record? Dr. Barrett, you told me that the call schedule is going to come out 3 months in advance. It's now September. It means that December's call schedule should now be out. September, October, November, December. Doesn't take a person with a degree in mathematics from Harvard to count to 3. So, okay. My response to all of her questions was similar. Gina was a massive intellect, as for all those that have known her. She believed in precise language to describe not only medicine, but everything in life. She made me question many of my own practice patterns, and I believe I became a better physician as a result of my discussions over the years with her. She asked me probing questions about the function of the clinic and the hospital, many of which I had no reasonable answer for. She did much to protect all the people, all the patients that came within her sphere of influence. She pursued perfection in our imperfect world. She was an excellent physician. I know that the former chair at her institution in Texas trusted her so much that he asked her to take care of his daughter, and she delivered his grandchildren. I also believe that she was an excellent physician, and I asked her to take care of some of my family members also. She suggested I visit her institution in Texas, which I did, and it was an eye-opening experience. I know all of you have known Gina, or many of you have known Gina in her professional capacity as a physician at University Hospital, but many didn't get to know the other side of Gina. She was an avid reader. She had many interests. She was actually a funny person. I know some people may find that hard to believe because she was so serious when she was on labor and delivery in the hospital, but she was quite humorous. And it's very difficult to explain today. It's very difficult to explain, unexplainable. I'm going to try to read my last message to her. Gina, Happy New Year. I know this is your last day. Excuse me, I know your last day is tomorrow. How about dinner with you and your peeps next week? To celebrate your adventures in Beantown. May I also suggest the following subgenre of films to get you in that Boston state of mind. The Town, The Departed, The Mystic River. They're all gangster films. Her response is, yes. So I said, Gina, you select the place and time, and I'm pretty sure Karen and I will be able to find it. I'm not sure of Denise's availability at the time, but Karen did a yeoman's job as always. Excuse me. We never got a chance to have that meal.
Ted, if it puts you back in the right state of mind, Gina's response to the rest of us was, I'm taking away Ted's texting.
I'm happy to have called her my friend. I'm going to miss her very much. And to her parents and brother, thank you for that gift, Gina Anderson.